Yo, what's up, homies? Merry Christmas. I haven't been updating a lot because of some things in the shop, and it's back there. I don't want to talk too much about it. I'm just gonna kind of do a walk by to tease you because I'm gonna make a little video on it. Just that's all you get. Okay, so I'm unboxing something that I ordered for the suicid3mx3, and it's right here. And I'm gonna open it. Simple as that. And it may or may not be for power for the MX3. Hello, who is there? Who goes there? We're opening a package here. Oh, I might even set you up. And I'll start opening it. Whoever's there, feel free to comment. How's it going? How was your Christmas? Not much going on. I'm unboxing it. Oh, 4 people. What's good, homies? We're unboxing something really sick here for the Suicide MX3. Hope you guys had a good Christmas. I sure did. I was very busy since there's a lot of people here right now. I've been busy with something other than this, which is the Suicide MX3, obviously, and it's back there. I'm gonna just do a quick walk by for all the new people on here. Well, bam, that's all you get. I've built a car in less than 2 months from start to finish, so I have a video coming out on that very shortly, and it's very sick. It's a very rare car. Very awesome. Who's here? Let's go. I'm here from that dude in blue. What's good, homie? Do you remember since you were on, or since I was on that dude in blue, do you remember what I said to David Patterson? That I said I wanted to change about my car? VIP Gaming, I'm talking to you. Do you remember me saying anything like that in the David Patterson video? Let's see if you can guess it. We were talking about turbos. I told him something. Do you have it? Opening. Yo, VIP Gaming, let's go. You were close to guessing. Does anybody know what's in here? Does anybody know what's in this box? I just saw it, bro. Okay. I'm gonna cut the box around. Add some little tenseness to you. Been a minute. Oof. Okay. So basically, me and David Patterson were talking, and he said, this car works so good, whatever. And I was like, but bro, I need more power. I said, I need more power, right? So there's one way to make power with keeping the same engine, and that would be a turbo. So my car made 460 horsepower to the wheels, maxed out on a, in my opinion, not good turbo HX35. And I was basically told that the turbo I did have was going to do what I wanted, which was 500 horsepower, and it didn't. It was out of its efficiency zone. I was overspinning the turbo and just overheating the intercooler system, like, because it was just a hot air gun, essentially. Dude, I've learned how to drive a manual transmission. Haha, you Teal MX3, bro. I had one as a daily for years. Nicely, yeah, MX3. Yeah, man, thanks. I respect it. Gotta love the MX3s as dailies. They're actually really fun cars, believe it or not. So here we are, opening her up. I really want to open this up because I want to make sure it's the right turbo. And oh my god. It's huge. Oh my God. It is in fact huge. Okay. Let's get her out of the plastic. So this is a Pulsar turbo. These turbos are basically Chinese, to say the least. They're very affordable, but they are an exact copy of Garrett turbos. Garrett turbos are very, very, very high end. You can spend anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 on one turbo. And I may or may not have another box of the exact same right beside me. So that is going to be for the front engine, because this is a twin engine car. So moving along. So like I said, the Pulsar turbos are literally a replica Garrett turbo. So close. In fact, you can literally take parts off of these turbos and put them onto Garrett's and run them. So you could take a cold side, you could take a hot side, and even the center section is realistically the same specs. So like literally, it was built in China compared to America. Like that's the only difference. They're pretty much the exact same. They're copied that close, and people are running these things and making so much power. Like with one turbo that's in my hands, this is a 770 horsepower turbo. This thing is rated for 770 horsepower, bro. Let's go. So the MX3 is gonna get some sauce in the spring, bro. I'm gonna tell you that much. I'm going to keep the twin scroll setup that I had to make optimal spool. More power, baby. You got her. And I'm pumped. This is new technology. This is double ball bearing. This is the newest technology. This is the G series turbos. So the whole design on the actual blades is much, much better. They are insanely good flowing, like to the point where they're almost doubling power with the same size turbos. This turbo physically isn't massive. Like it isn't the same. Like a big turbo is like the size of your head, and this is just about that, I guess. So it's a big turbo. But anyways, this thing can like easily flow 770 horsepower. And since my goals are about 600 to the wheels, that'll be about like 660 engine power, which that's what you have to say for turbo, because the turbo doesn't actually like take out the power from your transmission. But anyways, this turbo is going to be throwing nice cooler air because it's in its efficiency zone. The other turbo was maxed out at 460, so that's really pathetic. Let's spin this thing up a bit. Beautiful. The machining on this thing is looking amazing. So, I want to take a look at myself down in here. Double ball bearing. This is my first double ball bearing turbo. So I got a nice small 0.72 AR for the cold side, and twin scroll 0.85 for the hot side. And this is a reasonably big hot side. It'll be perfect for good spool, like based on that's 700 horsepower. Like a big turbo is hard to spool up, but like I said, these blades, especially the hot side blades, the way they change the design, it flows like nearly twice the air. Like people with turbo sizes that are like literally the turbine's like this big of the Pulsars, it is like flowing twice as much. Like people are getting like 400, 500 horsepower out of a blade like this big with this new G series design. So I've done a lot of research on turbos lately. I built a customer car. That's the one I briefly walked by over there. And I have a video coming out very soon on that one. It's right there. It's all-wheel drive, and it is a Mazda, and I made a turbo kit for it to give not too many hints away. But this blade is amazing. I boosted that one with a Pulsar. I literally fell in love because I had to do a whole bunch of research on what turbo I was going to get for him. And everybody was like online saying Pulsar, 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 like for affordability and durability and power wise and spool. Big thing with turbos is spool, right? Getting that power is fine if you put a big turbo on it, but can you spool a thing? These things are nuts. Like people with like 2 liters to 3 liters are making like big boy power on this stuff, and it spools like very quick. And I even used my efficiency maps for my engine compared to this turbo, and this should be very good. I was going to go with the 660 horsepower one. This is the 770, and I went with the 770 because I want the car to do 600 no problem and efficiently. Like if I got the 661, it could be almost maxing out the turbo, so I don't really want to do that. I don't want to be maxing my turbos ever again. So this is the last turbo I ever buy for the Suicide MX3, which is probably not right. I'll probably be changing it up again, but this is the plan for the next long while. This should work really good. And compared to an HX35, these are the same price. So this new technology is way better. The HX35s are off of a Cummins, old school technology, and this is the newest technology. These things are absolutely nuts. I can't wait. I really can't. Double ball bearing, man. These things spin forever. I didn't get the T153 mod, so that actually is a insert into here that's got a special amount of machining on it, and it makes the turbo loud as heck. And I didn't on mine. I did on the customer car here, but I personally didn't on this one because this thing's already gonna be loud because it's a huge turbo. I keep saying huge turbo, but it's really not. Like, it's I think a 58 mil, from what I remember. Let me just look here. I probably won't even be able to find it quickly, but let's see. All the hardware is here. If you just give me a minute here, I can figure it out. I think it's a 58 mil, and that's the same size as the whole set, but this flows twice as much air. Like, literally. I made 460 to the wheels on that piece of garbage, and this one is the exact same size, different design on the wheels, and it'll flow way more. Like, just for easy comparison, I was like 31 to 35 psi on the HX35, and that got me 460. Okay, let me back up a little bit. So when I was on the dyno, I got to go to like 27 psi. I made 460. Then I went on the street, got up to over 30, and I assume I was around 500 to the tires, which was really good-ish because it was at the end of the efficiency range. These turbos, like on 20 psi, that'll do like 550 to the wheels from what I've seen people do online. So these turbos just breeze on by. Anything around 20 psi is like very reasonable for a turbo to run. These are known to run over 40. So do the math. Like, this thing will make a lot of power if you put like over 30 psi in it. So over even 25 psi, it'll be like at 600. So that'll be super. Like 25 psi, 600 to the wheels. That'll be absolutely wild. So I'm pretty excited. So this is giving me a good chance to get at the a bad flowing turbo isn't efficient at creating useful boost. Correct, because you're just making hot air. Exactly. You're right, dude. That's exactly the problem I had. Like, after you're like 30 psi with an or like a turbo that's 20 years, 30 years old, like, or whatever, they're just not meant to do it. They're not meant to do it. They were meant to do diesels, and that was it. This is meant for me to be beaten and make a lot of power. It's nice. It's got V-bands on the exhaust. I don't have to screw around with that. The old HX35s, I had to actually make a piece for the back of the turbo to run the V-band, but this I'll just have to cut it, put a V-band on, put it on. I might even actually be able to do the straight swap. But that isn't a massive turbine blade. If you look at it, like, it's really not that big. Let me get a measuring stick. Just measuring wise, I don't have them. I'll measure it with a mic. Yeah, it's like a 50, from what I can see here, like 56 millimeter, which is literally like smaller than what I had on the HX35. That's just in difference in the blades, bro. Like, technology is quite amazing. Quite amazing. And the thing that sucks is the more money you got, the more engineering and this and that. And for us small guys that don't have the money, we just kind of give her and throw cheap stuff at it and hope it works. Like, I threw cheap turbos on it with the HX35s because I knew they were going to not break, because those things are bulletproof on those diesels. But they didn't perform. It was just a hot air gun. 30 psi and bad flow, you're just pushing it. Yes. Pushing it fast out the tailpipe. Yeah. It was no good, bro. No good. But literally, though, these would be efficient at 30 psi. This turbo is nuts. So this turbo is a G30 770. So it's the 30 wheel, whatever that means for the actual pitch and everything. And the 770 it's rated for 770 horsepower. So yeah, it comes with everything you need, including the turbo feed for the oil, which is really important because you don't want to screw that up. Like the guy I bought my old turbos from, he screwed that up. I'm like, yo, set me up with a feed. He gave me the wrong feed, blew the turbo. So that's why I went through 2 turbos last season. Actually, 1 turbo, but I was on the second one. But crazy, right? All right. So this thing, W2 5287. Pretty cool. So what do you guys think about this new idea, venture? I'm thinking it's gonna be sick. I'll grab the phone here and flop you around. If I can figure that out. Boom. Look at that. So right here, you can get some vacuum from there, PSI. A turboner, for real, bro. This thing is beautiful. Beautiful. You can get a speed sensor for the wheel, so you make sure you're not overspooling it. I probably won't even bother with this because I won't overspool it. I will only be overspooling it if I'm going over 650 to the wheels-ish. 600 is fine. And let's be honest, guys. If I can get 600 to the wheels with 2 motors in this thing, I've got other problems. Like, the goal was 500 horsepower. So why not add another 100? See if it blows up. If it doesn't blow up, it's 600 with these motors I'm doing. So right there is a motor, fully built internals. I've got sealed up. And same with that right there. I've got to build them for the heads and stuff. I have the heads. I just need to put them together. I think that's the next step. And then put this T4 flange on my exhaust that I've got my twin scroll set up on. So over here, suicid3mx3, this. So I'm going to have to take the flange off where the turbo actually bolts onto the exhaust here and weld in a larger one so it flows more, because that was another limiting factor I think I had, was that the flange was too small. So this will flow a lot more. So that will be awesome. Can't freaking wait. I can't believe I'm on the new turbo game, bro. All right, I'm gonna open some stuff and make sure that everything's correct. And over here, I actually have another box with that same turbo in it. So here is another one. So I've got 2 of those bad boys, and that's the goal. Twin turbo monster. All right, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We'll see you soon. I'll definitely be posting a video soon on this one. It's just gonna be a short one because I didn't film the whole thing because I was building it for a customer. It's not my car. So, all right, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next one.